It wasn't my plan to to enter seminary. The journey is quite long for my in my life. The experience I've been through, affected by the war between the conflict between the North and South, and it causes a lot of pain and suffering, and humans' life lost in that sense. And my own mother died, get lost in that war too. And I myself was a part of the Vietnamese Air Force, so I experienced that the war. That's the first-hand experience, and I can see life as fragile. And it's people, you can ask for the people now suffering in the war zone. They can tell you that there's no future in that. There's nothing to look forward to. But when I came to the States, I think that there's a certain sense of the hope for tomorrow, and begin to focus on what comes next, which I did not have the opportunity before in Vietnam. So come to this country, he began to see things, a little bit better in the sense of directions and goal and purpose in life, what you're looking for. I've been working to different odd jobs here and there, but before I entered the seminary, and which I found that very fulfilling in the way that how I get through the process of learning, and then begin to discern what you would like to do with your own life, life, and besides that, the possibility to find, to study, to have a good job, got family, settle with family, and also, the chance that you can be study, considered a discernible vocation to be for the priesthood. So I could, the more you get to know, through studying, and the more you through prayer, to ask God gives you the directions, and the moment had come, to say yes to asking for to be ordained as priest, and that's something I would not have to be able to imagine that when I was in Vietnam. It was not possible. But here it's that's possible. Even with my own family, could not believe it, and it all come as a surprise. A surprise to me at first that be able to be ordained a priest, but also that the people at home too, and a lot of support, not just surprise but support through the prayer and encouragement. So that the journey is not without the difficulties. Language barriers are one thing at first, and be able to grasp with meanings in the language and the nuance. But I found that people here accept one another very very well. They blend in very well. And we have the black and white. Filipinos, Vietnamese, we don't have that many Hispanics here, but with that, the people seem to really well mingling together very well. And I would try to, with the help of from the members of Parish, to be able to create that atmosphere, and also themselves to be, sincere in terms of what they do. We're not trying to do it for, just for a show. And that the faith has to be, like St. Paul said, let love be sincere. To create this atmosphere here for the people to feel welcome. And they still gather together to worship. And the faithful witnesses, I think that, if they bring to this diocese, and also everywhere in this country here too.